And it's your guy Brian.
And welcome to Vlogmas Day 9.
Right? So you know what that means? We are on the road. We're having a good time.
I'm having a great time.
Yes, I'm also having a great time too.
If you're new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos.
Yes, and stick with the video through because I know we always come up with lit movies. Even like movies, sorry, but because we have so much of a good time feeling like movies. The lit videos.
All the time.
All the time.
So, like what you see at the bottom of the title here, at the bottom of the video, as the title says, we are doing a little Q&A.
A little Q&A, ask questions and just basic little, you know, come together family topic.
So we chose about 10 questions from the game Convo and Chill.
Yes. I was just going to share some opinions about what, based on what the question they asked.
What we think.
What we think.
What we think.
You know, how we would look at it, you know. Nothing over the edge. Just opinion sharing.
Just our opinion. So you're gonna ask me half, I'll ask half, and we'll start off like that.
Yes.
So I guess I'll go first. So the first.
You want to do rock paper scissors? Sure.
I mean, we're gonna both answer.
Okay.
We're both gonna answer.
I know we're so used to the rock paper scissors shoes, so just drop that line in.
Okay. So the first question here is, if you are leaving a party, what song will make you run back to the dance floor?
Woo! Oh, my honest opinion, soca. You know, some sweet, you know, dirty wine, and all correct, you know.
But that's brand new soca. Dirty wine is not soca. And you said soca, so which soca song?
I'm talking about like a soca song that put you into the spirit, like, you know, like a soca, like a song that will make you, I don't remember every song.
But it's a song. What song will make you run back?
Well, I would say Dirty Wine is like a soca slash.
No, Dirty Wine is reggae.
Yeah, but
Dirty Wine, my girl, Dirty Wine.
Exactly, but it's almost like you have that soca vibe. Guys, comment down below if you ever hear a song like this and what you think.
Dirty Wine is reggae, so that means it's gonna be,
because it's a reggae, but it's like almost like it will make you go walk on the. When you hear it, you want to move your body.
Okay, that's fine. But it's not soca.
No,
it's reggae.
It's reggae, but it's kind of like
because dance hall actually.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's different types of.
So the song that you're gonna run back to dance floor is Dirty Web.
No, I'm not saying just Dirty Web, but I'm saying that kind of like news song that kind of make you move your body.
But what song is the question? What song will make you run back? Not what type of music.
What type of?
What song? What song?
Well, like I said, I can't remember. There's so much song in there, I can't remember the name of
You
the
just
song.
gotta pick one song. What song will make you run back?
I mean, what song? But for me, I know soca, but I'm trying to remember a soca song that I would actually run back. Without different from Dirty Wine, since you don't agree with that one. What song? You know what? Let me just change. Since that one is not going to reflect back, I'll just say what will make me go back is one of Bob Marley's songs, like what do you call? It's one of Bob Marley's songs that he sang that was very, very good too. Oh my God. What's one of his songs? Oh, what is one of Bob Marley have so much song? What one of the song that will make you go back to the dance floor and move your body? My God, it's not coming to my head at all. Buffalo Soldier.
Buffalo Soldier?
Buffalo Soldier.
That will make you run back to the dance floor?
Yeah, will make me go back because it has a nice little movement. You know, Buffalo Soldier in the heart of America has a nice smooth little rhythm. So that will be my song that will make me go back. Or No Woman Cry. Also, that's a nice song too.
Okay.
That, you know.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
That's your, okay. So for me, the song that will make me run back to the dance floor, I would say, I have a lot, but I'll say one. Definitely will make me run back to the dance floor. Is Elephant Man. I'll go Elephant Man, which is Sing Not a Plane. Sing Not a Plane, I'll definitely run back to. If I hear that song come on, I would definitely run back to the dance floor. Or even Temperature from Sean Paul. The old school, definitely old school Sean Paul, Temperature, and Elephant Man. Those who know Elephant Man, reggae dancehall artists, Sing Not a Plane, Sing Not a Plane, Parachute. I'll definitely, when I hear that song, I'll run back to the dance floor. That's
but even this guy too, that also will make you go back to the dance floor. Tempted to Touch, right? Tempted to touch. But what's his name again too?
Kevin Little.
Now, see, sometimes there's so much songs in your head you don't always remember, but there's lots of songs that you're able to want to go back to the floor and, you know, move your body a little bit. All right. So now my question, all right? Which celebrity's death affected you the most? Which celebrity's death affected you the most? Celebrities.
You want to go first or I go first?
Well, I mean, I could go for.
Okay, you can go first.
Which celebrity's death affected you the most? For me, I will go with what you call Tupac and what you call Biggie Small.
Well, which of the two? Which one affected you the most?
Tupac.
Tupac?
Yeah, because for those of people who used to listen, if you listen to Tupac music, right, it always goes back to how difficult it is to live in the life coming up from what you call difficult, humble bringing up, And when you listen to his music, there was always a meaning in the music, despite the rival that they had. But if you listen to the music, it really gets into your system, right? Especially when he sings about his being in prison and you know how it was. And,
Dear Mama.
yeah, you know, if you just listening to the words has a different impact. That's how I would look at it. Tupac and Biggie Small also had the same type of music. Tupac was a little bit more rough. I mean, not Tupac, sorry. Biggie was a little bit more hardy when it comes to his music, but Tupac was always a little bit more smooth on the words. Right? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely used to listen to a lot of Tupac back in the days. I still do sometimes.
Yeah.
Question was which celebrity death affected you the most? I would say the celebrity death that affected me the most, I will say Michael Jackson. And the reason why I say Michael Jackson, because growing up, we would listen to the Jackson 5 like all the time. When I say all the time, I mean the Jackson 5 movie. Like, Michael Jackson was someone that I literally would watch and literally, like, even my brother and I, like, would literally try to imitate his moonwalk, and everything was just like,
well, that's true,
you know, so for me, you know, my favorite song of Michael Jackson too was We Are the Real. You know, like, I love that song every day. I would play that song like 10 times for the day.
But you see,
so for me, I just feel like Michael Jackson, there's a lot of celebrities that definitely, you know, troubled me, but I would say Michael Jackson was the most one that had a true impact on my life, because a lot of songs he made and a lot of like experience I had growing up, that I looked up to him as one of my favorite celebrities that I used to like watching. Especially awards. Oh my gosh. Every awards you see Michael Jackson, man. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Well, a lot of people have that kind of impact, right? But if I go back into culture and meaning of what life is all about and what people go through sometimes to get where they want to go, you got to go back to people like Tupac. If you listen to the words that he was coming out with, you could tell that his life was not easy, right? And that's what made his songs them so different. Because up to today, when you listen to his songs, you still could feel a little impact from his music.
Yeah, I mean, I love them.
Yeah.
But everyone's opinion, right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Tupac, I feel like Michael Jackson, and you know,
exactly. So that's what I'm saying, you know.
Everyone has their own.
Everybody has their own, and you will have a different feedback, a different way of looking at it, and right. But we just giving our opinion as what we think, and from the comment below, if you think that you would have had a different impact, let us know. You know?
Yeah, comment down below what you guys
think.
We
want to hear your interaction, right?
Know? Next one is, if you could only eat one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
So
if you could only eat one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Seafood. That would be like a fish, like a fish stew.
Fish stew?
Like a fish stew with nice little rice on the side and some nice little salad there. So even if we don't have no other stuff, but as long as we have that, like it could be like a salmon, or it could be like a tilapia, or it could be like a kingfish, but something to do with the seafood, pretty good.
Okay, so as long as there's fish.
As long as there's fish involved, because sometimes you may not have other things, but fish is always accessible, right?
Okay.
So if I were to have that item alone, and also seafood is healthy, right? All the,
so fish stew?
Yeah, it would be a nice little fish stew for me with nice little rice and nice little salad. Nice combination, you know what I mean?
Okay. So for me, I would say rice and peas with oxtail. I would have rice and peas and oxtail for the rest of my life. Like oxtail, for those who know me, I love my oxtail, so I can have it every day. And the rice and peas.
No oxtail.
There's no. I mean,
Okay.
that's the question.
Okay.
What food item would you eat for the rest of your life? So for me, it would be oxtail, rice and peas. The rice and peas, you know, the peas already have the iron in it already, so the iron is already set for me. So yeah, rice and peas and oxtail for your girl B.
By the way, I love oxtail, so don't get me wrong. But
you already took your fish
but
too.
I will take my fish.
You took his fish too. So.
Yes, for sure. And by the way, in the islands, we used to eat a lot of seafood too. So, all right.
In St. Vincent, you mean?
Yes, in St. Vincent, we get my language there. In St. Vincent, we always known for a lot of seafood. So if I were to go back and had that, and that would have been my only item, I would not hesitate to do. Right?
You stick with your fish too.
Yeah, I'm sticking. Okay, next question. No, that's what this one I want to ask. Yes. What is the best book? What is the best book you have read or movie you have watched? What is the best book
Or movie you've watched?
or movie you have watched?
You want to go first or you go first?
Okay, you want me to go first?
No, I'm just saying. You want to go first or I go first?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Okay, go.
my best book that I ever, well, I'm going to choose.
Book or movie?
I'm going to choose books.
Okay.
Right. And the best book I ever read, I don't know if many of you have ever read this, but it's called The Old Man and the Sea. Right? And that is by an author called Ernest Hemingway. I've read many books, but I always give that my, top level, because this book tells you about an old man in the Gulf Stream.
Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to resume.
Yeah. So like I was saying, that is The Old Man and the Sea from Ernest Hemingway. And I'm a big fan of reading. I love reading. So why I picked that book as my always top is because of the storyline. So it talks about this guy in the ocean, and he's been trying to catch fishes out in the Gulf Stream, and he never had luck, and everybody else always said, oh, he's an old guy with all this kind of sicknesses, and he's coming back with nothing. And towards the end, you cannot imagine what became of this man. And so the storyline is so beautifully written, and you just get a thrill by reading the book. But you have to love reading to kind of understand the lines between the book and reality, right? And sometimes what happens is that sometimes we start something and we don't always get to go where we want to go. And a lot of people kind of make it seem like you're just wasting your time and not realizing that what you're doing is more than what you think. So this is the reason why that is my top book. And I will suggest that to anyone.
That's a really good book. If you haven't read it, definitely it's a go-to.
Yeah.
I would say, let me see, choose book or movie. Okay. I would say my favorite movie I have seen. Was that the question?
Mm-hmm. It says, what is the best book you have read or movie you have watched?
Okay. I would say the best movie I have watched, out of all movies of all time I've watched, there are many, but if I have to choose, I would go with Titanic. I would go with Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that movie has lots and lots and lots of meanings, and definitely based on a true story as well. So that is definitely one of the best movies I've watched. I can watch it in theaters. I can watch it over and over and over again. I would definitely go with that movie.
Yes. That's a good, and that is
well, definitely detailed and yeah.
And the funny thing is, when it was first coming out, everybody was saying it is going to be so long. I wonder if it's going to be able to, you know, watched for all that.
Yeah, I mean the book itself, it's, you know, they also the book is better, but the way how they put it into the movie itself, it's very detailed that not much was missing. You know for sure there's a few details missing, but they made the movie so well that you cannot be disappointed.
Yes, but you could you can't compare a book.
No, you can't compare a book to a movie.
Like I always tell
but
people,
if you definitely want to choose a movie and to say that
you enjoyed it,
and it was well done, Titanic would be the one.
Because if you ask me,
Titanic,
I would have preferred to read the book and then watch.
No, for sure.
The movie, right?
For sure. But some books and then turned into a movie are horribly done.
Horribly done, yes.
So, Titanic, kudos. Kudos to them.
You have to give it thumbs up.
It was well done, yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
Well done, yes.
So next one I got here is, would you do 3 years in prison for $10 million? Would you do 3 years in prison for $10 million?
Guys, I'm not even going to pause to answer this question, because even if they were giving me $10 million, the answer would still be no.
Final answer?
Yeah, the answer would be no.
I would say no as well. No, I would not do any year in prison, not even a day, not even 24, not even 5 hours, 1 hour, 30 seconds.
Listen to me, don't get me wrong with no one. Listen to me.
I don't want, like, if it happens in terms of other
circumstances, yes.
But however, for money, no, I'm not gonna give my handprint and pictures and this taken for 10 minutes.
Yeah, first of all, you don't chase money. People who chase money will never have money.
Yeah, there you go. Amen.
So, that's my case is closed right there.
So yeah, no. Next.
Okay, next. If you could choose one musician to perform at your wedding, who would it be?
I will go or you go?
You go for this. Well, can we already know my answer already to that? That's already in my head, long time ago.
If to choose a best musician,
if you could choose one musician
to be at a wedding,
to perform
at
your wedding, who would it be?
I would go with Boys to Men.
That's your answer.
Yeah, I love Boys to Men. Casey and JoJo, Boys to Men.
Me, I will go with UB40.
UB40.
Red wine. Stay close. Guys, comment down below if you want to do the same. Listen to me, there's no question asked about that.
I like my Boys to Men too. Yeah. I mean, he's good too. Yeah. I like my Boys to Men.
All UB40 music, trust me, that will be on the floor. No question asked for that. Right?
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Alright. Who do you think is the funniest comedian of all time?
You gonna answer me?
The funniest comedian of all time? I will. You want me to go first? There's a lot. There's a lot. But if I have to choose of all time, I'm gonna go back into time, because it's hard to say of all time, because there's some that just started to be funny right now, and others that was funny back then, and I don't know where they are now. Of all time, you got one from the top of your head right now?
Well, my comedian, actually it would have been 2, but I'd definitely give it to what's his name, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, but of all time.
Right, and if you go back,
too, but
and if I go back,
where is he now? You know, that sounds like.
If I were to go back, if I didn't want to choose Jim Carrey, and the reason why Jim Carrey, because most of his movies are very funny, but I will choose a lot of Chris Rock stand-up comedians, right? Because Chris Rock, back then, his stand-up comedians, they used to be a blowout.
Yeah, it was.
Right? I cannot tell you who else. I mean, I've known of another guy, but I think he had passed away. He was also pretty good, but I don't remember his name. Right? But Chris Rock, you know, I wouldn't even say Eddie Murphy, because Eddie Murphy, I don't find, just a few things were okay, and I find it was never really too consistent. And the new ones now, I don't really relate to them because, boy. But here we have what you call Just for Laughs, that coming out with a lot of these young guys, and you know, they're doing their thing.
I don't know, I would say of all time.
For me, it's Jim Carrey.
I think I'll go with of all time. Comedian of all time.
Because there are just so much comedians, right?
I think I'm gonna go with, I forgot his name, but he played in Friday After Next. Letterspoon?
Oh my God, yes.
I think his last name was Letterspoon.
Oh, yeah.
Letterspoon?
Yeah, that's the big thick guy, the muscly guy.
No, that's the guy that you know, when he was in the truck and he had to, he was in the truck and he ended up like doodling himself in the truck.
Oh.
And it smelled really bad.
Okay.
And then the Ice Cube was like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, Ice Cube was like, you know, like,
man, you couldn't hold it or what?
Exactly. I forgot his name. Comment down below if you guys remember his actual name.
But like I said, there's so much.
On my phone, but
there is so much comedians, right? So, you know, it's not.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah, there are a lot of the mixed ethnic people coming. Like even this Indian guy too. He's also pretty good. What's his name? Oh my God.
From White Castle?
No, not the one, the Canadian, the one that was in Toronto, that come from the Pakistani family. Oh my God, I forgot his name. He's also not bad at all. And right now, I think he won't have a time going on Netflix as well. I forgot his name. I forgot his name.
I don't know.
But he's pretty good too, you know.
John Witherspoon. There you go. John Witherspoon, my man.
Yeah,
I find him really funny. I like him. Really, really funny. Rest in peace to him as well. But yeah, he's definitely one of my go-to comedians. But yeah, he's one, and I don't know if you guys will know this one, but he's a Jamaican comedian, which is called Oliver. Oliver is also one of my all-time comedians. He's extremely funny. If you guys don't know who that is, look him up. But yeah, he's hilarious. He'll have you cracking up.
I still forgot his name, man. Okay.
So the next one.
But for me, Jim Carrey is, you know.
Oh, Jim Carrey. Speaking about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey shares the same birthday as me, January 8th. Shout out to you, Jim Carrey.
Shout out to you, my man.
Jim Carrey, I found out when I was in elementary, we had to do like a little research on celebrities that have the same birthday as you. And I found that Jim Carrey shared January 8th.
Yeah.
And I was like, January 8th, wow.
Yeah.
It's funny because back then, Jim Carrey The Mask was my favorite movie I used to watch.
And I still watch that.
That's like
Classic.
Milo. Little Milo running around.
Milo! Give me the keys. Milo!
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey.
Milo!
Alright,
yeah,
so next one.
That's it.
If you're trapped in one city for the rest of your life, which city would it be?
Vegas! Las Vegas, Nevada! Why? You don't have to worry about what to do. There's all kinds of things to do, all kinds of games to play, all kinds of machines to. It's like
you
a
have the slot machines like every day.
Well, I mean, you lost. What else you gonna do?
Then you got no money.
What else
you
you
got
gonna
no
do?
money. What do you do if you have no money?
You lost.
You just finished hitting up the slot machines. You spent thousands and thousands of dollars. Then you lost. You got no money, no food. What do you do?
You're in Vegas. Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Including your broke pocket.
Exactly.
Broke pocket with no food.
Exactly.
No money because you just finished spending on your slot machines.
That's why they say, what's happening in Vegas stays within Vegas.
Okay, you stay in Vegas. I would stay in the city I would like to stay in for the rest of my life, right?
Yeah.
That's what it said?
Yeah.
I would say
Vegas. Coming to you, boy.
I would say Miami. Miami, Florida.
Oh, so you stay on the beach?
Yeah.
So what do you
nice
do
and
on the
hot. I don't have to worry about
do you have to worry about some sunburn and everything?
All I worry about is hurricanes.
And sunburn.
No, I just put sunscreen.
How much sunscreen you put every day?
And I have my house.
How many in the sun?
Well, I have a place to stay, so I'll find somewhere to stay eventually. But yeah. So Miami, Florida. That's where I would want to be for the rest of my life. If I'm lost in the city, I think that was a question.
Yeah.
Lost in the city. Okay, it would be Miami.
Having said that, guys, you're gonna have to give us a little break here. I think our battery's gonna be dying.
Well, it's dying at the perfect time because it's the end of the video.
We still have 2 more left.
You have 2 cards in your hand?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I thought I had the last one.
Okay, so I'll just ask the last one then. Since our camera's about to die.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Okay, you go first.
Honestly, guys, I don't remember having any celebrity crush.
Okay, but you gotta pick one.
But if
You gotta pick somebody.
But if you ask me if I would have a celebrity crush, that would be Marilyn Monroe. If I was to have a celebrity crush.
Who?
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
If I was to have a celebrity.
If I have to choose a celebrity crush, I would go with Allen Iverson.
Ooh.
Allen Iverson would be a celebrity crush.
See, that's fair enough. But yeah, but like I said, I never really see myself as in a crush.
Yeah, I don't believe in crushes.
I don't believe it. I see it on the same page.
But if you had to answer a question, yeah, it would be that. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see a part 2, comment. Like what always happens all the time, the camera keeps cutting off.
It's just a regular routine.
But as we were saying, it's the end of the videos. So you guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see a part 2,
let us know.
Let us know.
Stick with the baby tube. And this was very interesting. It was short, sweet, you know.
And remember, I do a live. Who knows? If you guys want to see a live, when we do this live
There'll be
in
more
action with all you guys watching and all you guys commenting at the same time.
And that would be a vibe.
That would be a nice vibe. Nice Saturday night, Friday night vibe. You know what we're saying? You know, groovy.
Exactly. Yeah. Nice little drink over there. You know? red wine. All right, guys.
Said, guys. It's the end of